everybody, we're going to continue with some factoring. I'm just going to do one example of something that has come up quite a bit in homework questions. So say we want to factor the quantity or the expression 3 times 2x minus 1 square times x plus 3 to the positive 1 half plus 2x minus 1 cube and x plus 3 to the negative 1 half. And so something like this has come up in the homework for this section, section 1.3, and so I just wanted to talk about it. Hopefully you have watched my other videos about factoring. And the main thing is to pull out any GCF or things that they have in common. And when you have exponents, you always take out the one with the smallest exponent. You take out the term with the smallest exponent. So here, our GCF, looking at 3 there, I don't see any other coefficient, so 3 is not part of the GCF. I do see a 2x minus 1 square and a 2x minus 1 cube. So we're going to take the one with the smallest exponent. So my GCF is going to contain 2x minus 1 square because that is the smallest exponent. And then notice that we have an x plus 3 to the positive 1 half and an x plus 3 to the negative 1 half. Now when looking at the exponents, which one is smaller, 1 half or negative 1 half? Well, negative 1 half will be smaller, so our GCF is going to contain also x plus 3 to the negative 1 half. So how do we take this whole GCF out? So we're going to factor, and our GCF goes on the outside. So I'm going to have 2x minus 1 square times x plus 3 to the negative 1 half. And I'm going to use a bracket here just because these quantities have a lot of parentheses. Now notice I didn't take it out any coefficients, so my 3 is still there. I did take out the 2x minus 1 square, so that is gone. So you can think of it as you have a 1 there. And I mentioned in a different video, right? Notice that I have two big terms here. Terms in an expression are separated by a plus or a minus. So I have a big term here, first term, and a second big term here. So I have two terms, which means that when I factor, I should still have two terms. I should have a plus in here somewhere. So I have the 3, the 2x minus 1 square is gone, and from x plus 3 to the 1 half, we took out x plus 3 to the negative 1 half. So the question is, what exponent does x plus 3, this quantity x plus 3 have, so that when I multiply it by this, I get a positive 1 half. So think about that while I keep writing. So plus, now here we took out the 2x minus 1 square from 2x minus 1 cube, right? So we took out two of them, so we're left with 1. And we took out the x plus 3 to the negative 1 half, so that one is gone. So this becomes our factoring. So let's go back to that exponent. So now that you've had time to think about it, what exponent do we add to negative 1 half to get positive 1 half? And yeah, should be to the 1, right? Negative 1 half plus 1. Remember, when you multiply the same bases, you add exponents. So that's why I'm asking, what do you add to negative 1 half to get a positive 1 half? So that exponent, when you multiply these, x plus 3 to negative 1 half times x plus 3 to the question mark, negative 1 half plus question mark should be positive 1 half. So you could even create an equation if you wanted. So when we multiply the same basis, we add exponents. So this will be negative 1 half plus question mark has to equal what we started with, the positive 1 half. So add 1 half to both sides. So that means that question mark is equal to 1 half plus 1 half, which is 1. So that's my exponent there. And plus 2x minus 1. And in this case, because everything is to the first power there, we can keep going in our simplification. So now I'm going to distribute that 3. So I'm going to get 3x plus 9 plus 2x minus 1, and we can keep going here. 2x minus 1 squared, x plus 3 to the negative 1 half, and combining like terms, 3x plus 2x is 5x, and 9 minus 1 is 8. And if you're asked to write using only positive exponents, that means that negative 1 half needs to go in the denominator. So my final answer with positive exponents will be 2x minus 1 squared times 5x plus 8, the whole thing divided by x plus 3 to the 1 half, positive. Web Science should allow the negative answer as well, and if you want to get fancy, you can change that to the square root of x plus 3, and that should be allowed as well. I hope that helps answer that popular question from section 1.3. Well, it's something similar to this.